He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So Auburn's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also
pressure him and sack him and then tackle inside the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in a playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Texas Tech's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Frank, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And they've got him.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Red Raiders will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Keeping it on the ground here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Pass is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide. Well, they trapped him for a sack. Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And it's good. Light down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback using up adjustments now for this defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Jennings. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Empty set now, 5 wide. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout while they check him out. And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Here's the toss play now, running left. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Slides with the throw. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second down and goal upcoming. Back in motion now. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Can they catch him? You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. So the RPO, the quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They connect for 6. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's going to hand this off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. He dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss play to the outside. Past the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. We're going to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. first play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the left side with a toss. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught quickly.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
The ball comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Cole.
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Critical third down play for this offense right here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And he drops back in the gun. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Caught by the receiver. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The last play of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Bites off the defender. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. In the Wildcat formation, defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And here he goes. He's past the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. No chance to catch him there.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Texastech, 35, Auburn, 17.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Quite another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He's got it in the open. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The offense with poor field position backed up inside their own 10. And the back now goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, he drops to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Look out, room to run here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Red Raiders will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's looking deep again. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pressure is coming. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They continue to roll up the score.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
23-17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.